Okay, I've loaded a handout that I want you to print out if you can. If not, you can do the same thing I am. You're going to write these down on a separate piece of paper for your notes. And it should say the order of operations. So the definition for order of operations is simplifying a numerical, my board's a little off, expression using PEMDAS. And we talked about that in class today, what those letters represented. And don't forget, you work from left to right when it's multiplication and division. Same thing for addition and subtraction. Okay, absolute value is a number's distance. Board's really off, isn't it? From 0. It's usually always positive. Remember, there's always exceptions to that rule. This distance is always positive. How far away? Let me extend my page here. Go to the next page. Okay, if you notice we have some problems, we'll go over 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I'll let you finish, or maybe I'll jump around. So number 1, example, we have the absolute value of -13. So remember, you're asking yourself, how far away from 0 is -13? Well, it's 13 spaces away, so you're finished there. Let's go on to number 2. So the absolute value of 21, same thing, when you see those bars, how far away from 0 is 21? Well, it's 21 spaces. We'll do number 3. Okay, so each one of those are grouping symbols, so you have to simplify the absolute value first. So -3 is 3, plus the absolute value of -5 is 5, and it gives you 8. So 3 plus 5 equals 8. Let's do number 4. Again, you're going to find the absolute value of 9 is 9. The absolute value of 8 is -8 equals 8, and that equals 17. Okay, I'm going to jump over to, let's take a look at number 9. So we're going to say the absolute value of 15 minus 23. So we have to do inside those absolute value bars first, okay? So we have 15 minus 23 equals -8. We're still inside those absolute value bars, so you simplify inside. You get -8, and now let's find the absolute value of -8. Well, the absolute value of -8 is 8. Okay? Okay, so I want you to finish any of the problems on the top that I didn't do, and now I'm going to move down to the order of ops. So we're on number 13. Let me make sure I have enough room here. So the problem is 135 divided by, we have a grouping symbol, okay, so let's take a look at this problem. Wow, we have the brackets and then we have some parentheses inside. So we need to start right from the inside of this problem. So we're going to rewrite the 135, and we're going to say divided by, keep the 5, you're going to do inside parentheses, 7 minus 4 is 3. Okay, so that was your first step. Now, the next order would be, we have exponents here, so we have to do the exponents because we have division, then we have this multiplication, there's multiplication, and then we have the exponent. So you have 135 divided by, and you're going to keep this, 5, and now it's 5 times 9. Okay, let's extend that page. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get there. And now we're going to say 135 divided by 45, because 9 times 5 is 45, and then when we divide that, we get 3. Okay, I'm going to leave number 14 for you. I'm going to do 15, and we have 8 minus 5. trying to keep to the left-hand side of the board because I'm having some trouble with the board. So let's do inside parentheses first. 8 minus 5 is 3. I have to move it over. It should be working underneath, but I'm having trouble with my board. Minus, inside those absolute value bars, 5 squared is 25. Minus 4 cubed, or 4 to the third power, which means 4 times 4 times 4 is 64. And then we're going to say divided by 3. Okay? Our 3 to the third power means 3 times 3 times 3. Remember, if you have that calculator, you can use that y to the x bar. Or minus, what's inside the absolute value bars is negative 39, because 25 minus 64. All right, the next step would be to take care of that absolute value. So now we have 27 minus 39, because the absolute value of negative 39 is 39. But remember, the sign has to come down, the negative sign, divided by 3. Now we have subtraction and division, so we have to do the division first. And 27 minus 13 is 14. Okay, I want you to finish anything that's not done on that page. That's your homework, so make sure you bring that in tomorrow, or next class, I'm sorry. See you the next day.